All right, so got here go my 2 cents, my uncalled for opinion, I guess, on the cop pulling the firearm, pulling his weapon on the 5 teenage boys. All right, some of y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. I don't give a shit, and some folks gonna understand. Before stand up, I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all. Before stand up, man, I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a homicide detective. You got to be a cop, so I used to learn cop shit. I wouldn't work for the police department, like you know what I mean. If you get a call that one male, 2 males, 3 males, 4 males, 5 males, I don't give a fuck how many males. If you get a call that says somebody has just committed a crime, stole something, shoplifted, and they might have a firearm on them, you gonna pull up with your gun drawn too. If you anything worth a cop, if you want to go home that day, you gonna just walk up, excuse me, sir, you got a gun? Nah. No. But what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to look at the video from the cop's body cam when he's in his patrol car and he gets the phone call and how he assesses the situation. But more importantly, pay attention to what he did when he got out the car. He never had his gun drawn. He never had his gun pointed at those boys. He had it pointed at the ground. He had it pointed down. He never made them get on the ground. He was talking to them from a place of compassion. Hey, y'all, I don't want to hurt y'all. Just listen to what I tell y'all. Please listen to what I'm telling you. Don't pay attention to the people that showed up. See, that's the problem. Like right now, black folks, we got to get out of our feelings. I understand I'm with y'all. I'm mad. I cry every day. I'm hurt. But we got to get out of our feelings to the point where we got to start assessing this shit right? Now, I ain't going to say them moms is wrong for pulling up out there and seeing what's up with their babies. I keep doing that. We got to keep doing that. But you also got to let cop do his job. That's a black cop. Some white cops, that would have been different. It would have been, get on the ground, motherfucker. It would have been a bunch of cussing, yelling and shit. And they probably wouldn't have gave them kids a chance. But that black cop, being that he was by himself, what if all 5 of them could have had a gun? He didn't know that. See, we got to understand, man, being a cop is some dangerous, stressful shit. I talked to a family member of mine, and he said, well, he punk ass, look at that punk ass, he was shaking. Nigga, he was scared. Because at any given moment, one of them kids, anybody could have upped the firearm and shot at him. So we got to understand, man, like the moms and stuff pulling up, yelling and all that shit, that's just making the situation worse. And from watching that video, man, I commend that cop, man. He did the right thing. He did exactly what you're supposed to do. He made sure he was protected. He didn't harm anybody else. He waited for backup. And he managed he had a small riot building to the left of him during the whole time. So I said all that to say, man, everything ain't as bad as it seems. Sometimes we got to wait for the whole story to come out. When I saw, matter of fact, I retweeted, I shared the shit yesterday and said, fuck the police. And it's still fuck the police. But sometimes, man, because I would have been that cop. I would have been that compassionate cop. But I also finna do my job and make sure I go home. So look at that video again, but YouTube and watch the video from his point of view, from his POV, the full video. See how he talking to them kids. Hey, man, I don't want to hurt y'all. Just please do what I tell y'all to do. Please listen to me. He don't want to hurt them kids. Well, that's all I got to say about that, man. Anytime the police get a phone call of a possible firearm that's not beyond, I know Georgia's an open carry state, but you got to understand that store owner. Be mad at the store owner. The store owner or the clerk or whoever the fuck it was, he the one that called. I'm sorry, I've been eating cashews. The cashews is popping back up on me. He the one that called and told the police, these kids just stole something, shoplifted out of my store, and I think they got a gun. He didn't say BB gun. He said gun. And even if he said BB gun, the cop can't take his word. How the fuck he know? He ain't no gun expert. He work at a store. Come on, man. I'm with y'all, man. I'm with y'all, folks. On this police, man. Fuck them. Hey, them cops that got locked up today, man, throw their ass in there with the wolves. But every cop, man, it ain't the same. We can't paint everybody with this same brush now. Because that brought me back. It brings me to my point that I made a couple of weeks ago. That only black cops should police the black neighborhoods. This is why. This is why. You got white boys that live in Woodstock, Gwinnett County, McDonough, and they get to come in and police in East Point. It ain't no ties to them. But they fuck up something, they back in McDonough. They back in Kennesaw, Woodstock. But if this same cop over here working in Vine sitting there, I get some of the things that could kind of go wrong with that, people knowing where they live, all that. I understand all that. But he might not have to police his exact neighborhood, but he needs to police in a neighborhood where people can relate. Because I didn't got to fight with the police. I didn't cuss their ass out, these black cops. And they took me to jail. But I'm alive to tell y'all this, right? Anybody find me where a black cop that murdered an innocent black man on some bullshit, and I cash app you $50. Now, you can't find me no article where it was a drug transaction or some bullshit, or they shot at the cop first. I want you to find me an article where a black police officer, innocent, gunned down a black man, an unarmed black man on some bullshit, just on the side of the road, how these white boys doing. Please find me that. You can't. Because I fight, get motherfucking tased. You can goddamn hit me with a baton all day as long as I can make it home to see my daughter. That's the difference. It's some asshole, man, black cops damn near worse than white cops in some ways because they got a chip on their shoulder. They want to bust some head. They got bullet too. We understand. But they not going to kill you on some innocent shit, man. That's the difference.